Hey friends, welcome in. How's everybody doing today? My name is Shannon and we are here with a timeless reading for the Aquarius collective. I'm going to be looking into your current situation, what energies are supporting you, what energies are hindering you, your advice, and the outcome. Okay, so we're starting out with the Knight of Pentacles and the Hierophant. We have the Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So whatever it is we're moving through right now might seem heavy, might seem a little bit burdensome. The Knight of Pentacles is somebody that's going to be incredibly methodical. They're really going to think their way through things. And with the Hierophant coming out in conjunction with this Knight of Pentacles, it feels to me like we're moving towards something, attaining something here that aligns with our values. Spirit's letting you know you have the wisdom, you have the keys, you have what you need to be able to accomplish this. But for some reason, this is feeling quite heavy. It could have something to do with the fact it's taking a little bit longer than you had hoped. The Knight of Pentacles is going to be our slowest knight. All right, let's see. What's energy is supporting Aquarius right now? Two of Wands. The Two of Wands and Justice. Okay, so you guys are getting ready to make some type of a move here. Again, there's this idea of things moving rather slowly, but for good reason. We have the Hierophant out, we have Justice out. We're moving in a direction where we're making sure that everything is aligning, everything is, I'm hearing moral, everything is balanced and fair. So you're not really wanting to take any steps right now that feel that you haven't thought on. Any steps that maybe you haven't really sat and pondered over. So you're really taking this quite seriously, whatever this situation is. I have the Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So again, there's this feeling of wanting to jump into something, but you're being very meticulous in the way you're going about this. Let's see, what energies are hindering Aquarius? We have Judgment with the Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck. The Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. Okay. So Judgment and the Five of Pentacles energies that are challenging you right now, Aquarius. With Judgment coming out in conjunction with the Five of Pentacles, this to me feels like you've had some type of an awakening about a situation that you're likely trying to get out of. Whether this is feeling destitute in finance, destitute in friendship, destitute in partnership, whatever this may be for you, it feels to me like Spirit is trying to get this message through to you, and you're receiving the message slowly. We had a reading about this not too long ago, I feel like, where Spirit was trying to send messages through to get you to this certain point. And now we see you finally starting to take these steps and put this into action. But there's still this feeling of struggle of getting the messages through maybe clearly enough. And I feel like it's connected to us still being caught up in something that happened previously. Because it doesn't feel to me that you're in this Five of Pentacles space anymore. You showed up as the Knight of Pentacles with the Hierophant in our first step. So you're definitely making moves. We're out of this Five of Pentacles space, but it's like this is still holding you back from receiving everything that you're trying to be told here from the messages that are attempting to be delivered. What's her advice? The World with the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Aquarius, this has been an ongoing cycle. If this reading is for you, this has been an ongoing cycle in the Aquarius readings. And Spirit's saying it's time for this cycle to end. It's time for us to close out this chapter. This has been something you've been working on for a long, long time. And yeah, the 10 of Pentacles, the World, the advice, the World, the 10 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands. And what just popped into my head was, I think, was it a reading yesterday? We had the Oracle card of gratitude come out. And the reading, you wouldn't really have said like, oh, this is a reading I'm really grateful for. However, there was this need for gratitude. And I feel like Spirit's asking you to say, look how far I've come. Because you may not feel like you've gotten that far. Like you feel like this Knight of Pentacles over here, when in reality, you're the Hierophant. You're over here taking small steps, trying to plan things out, and you're showing up in the energy of justice. There's this disparity between how you're seeing yourself and how things actually are. And Spirit's asking you with the Judgment card here to really think on this, to actually go back to where it was you started. And for you to really think like, wow, you know, I have come a long way. And I feel like that's true for the majority of us, the bulk of us. Don't give ourselves enough credit for how far we've come. And this could be in relation to anything: love, finance, family, friendships. Like I said before, take it as it resonates for you, but the underlying message remains the same. You're not giving yourself the credit that you deserve for how far it is you've come. And this is keeping you stuck in this cycle of, you know, taking this first step and then taking this next step. We're not really seeing the full picture. And that has also been a very common theme as of late, of not seeing the big picture. And Spirit's advising you to see things as they actually are, because things are better than what you're giving them credit for. It's time to close this cycle out. You're being asked to take from this what it is, whatever it is you've received, and to look at it and to spin it in some positive way. 4 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This is stability. This is celebration. Let's see. What's the outcome? There's that Page of Pentacles again. The cards are going all over the place. You see what I mean? It's like there's this ending. There's this ending that needs to happen. 4 of Wands on the bottom of the deck again. But it's like we keep throwing wrenches in the works to give us a reason to continue in this. I know that really does not sound like it makes sense, but this is how I'm seeing it. It's like we're standing in our own way in some sense. The outcome here, we have the Page of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. Again, there's this idea of you guys viewing yourself in a way that isn't the actual way that you are. You're more grounded, you're more resourceful, you're more abundant than you're giving yourself the credit for. It's like we see you showing up in this Page energy when in reality you're in the energy of the King. But at the end of the day, the energy that you're putting out is going to be equal to whatever it is you believe your energy is. So if you are over here thinking, I'm in this 5 of Pentacles energy, oh God, you know, this feels terrible, I hate it here, I don't want to be here anymore, that's where you're going to stay. You don't have to. You've already learned so much. You have come so incredibly far. And yet we still see this pattern continuing of wanting to go back to the beginning, of wanting to restart. It's like, it makes me think of the old Mario video games where like every time you died, you had to restart. Like there was no other option. Like you ran out of lives, you die, you restart. It feels like you're jumping off the cliff so that you can restart the game. Like, oh, I can go back and do that better. I can go back and get all the coins. Let me do that. And Spirit's encouraging you, no, now is the time for you guys to take what it is you've learned in this cycle and to close this chapter out. It's time for you to view yourself as you truly are. And this is tied in with the past readings we've had the past couple weeks with all these self-limiting beliefs that have been coming up. Aquarius, you're much further along this path than what you're acknowledging, and Spirit's calling for you to acknowledge it. There's a need for this cycle to close. It's like you've exhausted everything that you can possibly take from it, and at this point you're just spinning your wheels. So you're being encouraged to firstly see yourself as you truly are. That can be a hard thing to do, but that's what you're being asked. To see things as they truly are, to realize how far you have come, to be grateful for that, and to close this chapter out. It's time to move out of this cycle. It's time to move on. All right, friends, that's where we're going to leave it at today. I hope this reaches whoever it is needs to hear it. I hope it brings some clarity or confirmation to your questions. I love you guys so much. I hope you're all having a beautiful day, and I will talk to you again soon.